Hey, Mike with Marketing Systems by Design here, the channel where we help cleaning business owners generate more traffic, leads, and sales with digital marketing. In today's video, I'll be walking you through 7 tips on how to optimize your cleaning company marketing strategy. So let's get into it. So the first tip for you is that you want to balance your quicker results strategies with your long-term passive marketing strategies. And so a lot of cleaning companies don't necessarily do this, and we'll get into some of the various strategies and how to use them later in this video. But understand that you want to strike a balance between the two. One thing that we see a lot is cleaning companies will have only a paid advertising strategy and that's all they do, or they focus all their efforts on social media and they don't do anything on their website, or they don't create content. And what happens when you do that is if one of those marketing strategies stops working, or maybe you run out of an advertising budget, or you have a slow month and you can't invest what you normally do in advertising or other aspects of your business, and that's your only marketing strategy, it can really hurt the growth of your business. So make sure you balance these different strategies as you promote your cleaning business. The second tip is to have an active prospecting and networking strategy, but continue that as your business grows. One thing we talk about a lot is doing active prospecting and networking as a form of lead generation. And a lot of companies will do this when they first get started. They have a great work ethic, they hustle all the time, they're always talking to people. But one thing that we find is that as their business grows, they start to develop a digital marketing strategy. A lot of companies just abandon that completely, and that's not really a good idea. You want to continue these active prospecting efforts, networking in your community, because that can always continue to bring in new business. The downside to active prospecting and networking is that it can be very time consuming. So in the beginning, you might want to focus a lot of your efforts in these areas, but during off times when you maybe can't be at a networking event, or it's in the middle of the night, or it's not really normal business hours, during those times you can focus energy on creating content, building a digital marketing strategy, setting up paid advertising for your business, because those strategies can work 24/7 for your business, where there's only so much time in the day that you can allocate to actively prospecting and having conversations with people. So you want to make sure you blend both of them, but don't abandon active prospecting and networking as your business continues to grow. The third tip for optimizing your cleaning company marketing strategy is to create a lead magnet. Now, a lot of businesses will have their phone number available on the website. They offer a free quote or a free estimate form that people can fill out, and that's great. Obviously have those. But you want to have some type of lead magnet that people can download or get access to by entering their name and email and phone number on your website. This is valuable because it allows you to generate more leads that maybe aren't necessarily ready to request an estimate on your website. Again, not everyone that visits your website for the first time might be ready to hire you as a cleaning service, so they'll never fill out that quote form. But if you have some enticing offer, you're leading with value, maybe it's a cleaning guide, it's a floor maintenance guide, it's a cost savings guide, again, whatever the case might be, you give this away for free, it can allow you to generate more leads passively beyond just having people requesting a free estimate, which again, not everyone will be ready to do that immediately. So it allows you to improve your lead generation and then take that active prospecting side and follow up with those leads. You can also implement email marketing with these leads that you generate to help convert the leads and turn them into qualified leads as they go through your email series that you create. One key thing to understand with this process as well is that when you build a lead magnet and you set up methods on your website to capture leads, you need to have quality traffic coming to your site to make it work. Just having a lead magnet by itself doesn't magically generate leads unless you have targeted people coming to your website, and that's where you use the other strategies I'm going to go through to generate more leads. So the first way to do this is with paid advertising. So this is tip number 4 that you can use to improve your cleaning company marketing strategy. Now, when it comes to paid ads, they're great because it allows you to get targeted traffic to your offers quicker. You can run advertising like Facebook ads or Google ads, and they're a great way to drive people to your website quickly. The downside to these strategies is that you need to have a decent marketing budget and ad spend budget that you can put towards these marketing strategies. Often we see people trying to jump into Google ads on their own or run Facebook ads, but they only spend around $100 a month or sometimes even less, and they think that they're going to get phenomenal results with a budget that small. This is especially true on Google ads because typically you're going to need a much higher budget to be competitive with everyone else bidding on the same kinds of keywords to generate cleaning leads for their business. And while running paid ads is a great way to generate more targeted traffic to your business, there is a learning curve involved with this marketing strategy as well as an optimization process. So typically what we recommend is hiring a marketing agency such as ours to run these ads for you, so you're not trying to learn how the advertising setup works while optimizing your ads at the same time. If you have to do both, you end up wasting a lot of money on trial and error instead of generating more leads for your business. Now again, don't make the mistake of only using paid ads to promote your business because, as I mentioned, if something changes in your business and you no longer have that additional marketing budget available and you do have to cut back on your ads and you're solely relying on that for business, you might lose a lot of customers very quickly and your lead generation could completely stop. So you always want to use paid advertising in conjunction with some type of organic marketing with things like SEO and content marketing to continue to generate leads passively while you're running paid ads. And again, this leads into tip number 5, which is optimizing your website with content marketing. And this is another area that we find a lot of cleaning businesses don't do at all. They have very thin content on their website, especially their homepage and pages like their services and industries that they serve. This can also negatively impact your advertising strategy because often people will see your ads and may go and check out your website. And if your website isn't functional, it's not secure, it looks outdated, and there's relatively no content on your website, more often than not, these potential customers are going to go and do business with someone else. On top of this, as you build out a content marketing strategy, it can generate targeted traffic and leads from your website passively. So the good thing about this is you can create a post or a page once and it will continue to drive traffic to your website for many years to come. But understand there's a drawback to content marketing in the sense that it takes time for this content to start to rank in search engines. So it's not an overnight thing either. It can work passively, which is great, but on many search engines, it can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months to start reaching a good amount of traffic potential. So definitely don't expect to make a piece of content today and next week be generating thousands of visitors to your website, because that's just not reality and that's not how it works. This is why, again, it's important to balance your different types of marketing strategies for your cleaning business, because paid ads, for example, could bring in that targeted traffic quickly, and then content marketing could build a foundation to passively advertise your business long term. Tip number 6 is to optimize your offsite SEO. And this is actually a lot more simple than it might seem, where there's a couple great ways that you can optimize your offsite SEO. One of them is directory management and citation management. And this is basically making sure that online directories have your businesses listed there, making sure that your name, address, and phone number for your business are the same across the board in various directories. So things like the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Facebook, LinkedIn, and many other different directories you can plug into as well. And doing this will help build your authority on your website and send signals to Google that your business is what it says it is. A lot of times we find companies that have their information different in all kinds of different directory listings, where their phone number is different from listing to listing, their address has little differences. Sometimes they even have multiple versions of the name of their business. So you want this to be uniform across the board and also listed on your website, because it can, again, send signals to search engines that when they send traffic to your business, it really is your business and your website. The other aspect of offsite SEO that we recommend implementing is setting up and optimizing a Google My Business page. But beyond just setting it up, you really want to continue to post content there. That's one thing that we find that can make a huge difference between success with offsite SEO and failure is that sometimes companies will set this up, but then they don't post anymore. They don't ever upload any photos. So they've got the outside of their building and a stock photo. And that doesn't build much trust and credibility for your business when you're lacking photos like company pictures, pictures of your staff, pictures of your cleaning technicians actually performing the services, pictures of the equipment that you use, and more. And so the more photos you can upload in this area also gives you the benefit of geotagging them, which means you can add a location to these photos. And when you do this, it's just another signal that goes to Google that your business does business in that local area. And it's just another thing that can help you rank better in local search and in Google Maps. So make sure that you focus on a Google My Business strategy in addition to that citation and directory management. Tip number 7 is to optimize SEO on your website. And there's a lot of different ways to do this. This actually goes in conjunction with the content marketing strategy, because when you create content, this is where you'll be writing the text on your website, and you want to make sure that the content that you create is congruent with what people are actually searching for. A lot of times we see cleaning companies where they just do post after post talking about how great their company is, and that's good, but most people don't necessarily care, right? They want you to be a legitimate company that provides quality service, but you don't need to tell them in 100 different blog posts. The way that you show that you provide quality work, that you're an expert in the industry, is by providing value to your ideal customers. So creating content and blog posts that answer their questions, help them avoid problems, and help them reach their desired results faster. And then you do that in conjunction with using specific keywords that people are searching for. So this means optimizing for terms like commercial cleaning services, janitorial services, school cleaning, house cleaning, home cleaning, and more. And so to do this, you need to write content that is comprehensive. We see a lot of cleaning businesses out there that, again, either have no content on their website or it's very small and their content pages are only a couple hundred words. And we found that that maybe used to work a few years ago, but more and more companies are getting internet marketing savvy and they have upped their game. So they're writing better content. So if you want to be competitive, you need to do that as well. So depending on the type of page, that could be 750 words on the low end, up to 2,000 words or more, depending on what kind of blog post or what type of content you're writing. There are a lot of different plugins you can use on your site to help you optimize SEO. One of them that we recommend is called Yoast SEO. It's a free plugin and it can help you optimize the content as you're writing. But again, there are some different technical aspects that can go into SEO and optimizing that. So if you're not sure what you're doing, you might as well hire a marketing agency to do it for you, because that can save you a lot of time and headache trying to figure out how to write the content that is not only readable, that gives value, but is also optimized for SEO. So again, implement these tips. It'll really help you improve your cleaning business marketing strategy and help you generate more traffic and leads for your cleaning business. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to comment and share. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates of new videos we put out to help you build a profitable cleaning business with digital marketing. And if you're struggling to generate more leads for your business, we put together a free video training on the top 10 lead sources for cleaning business owners. So if you'd like to generate more high quality leads, be sure to download that video training. There's a link in the description below where you can access that. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.